You ready?
For what?
CCR 2?
Is that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on then.
Are we filming on this?
Yeah.
Filming on that thing?
Yeah. Okay. So, where are we today?
Okay. Hi everyone. We are outside the theatre. In there, we will be setting up the space where our band, Alternative Division, will be performing as the warm-up act for Sam and the Childs. We have the sound system over there. We've got some lighting over here. The set's not built yet, we've just painted the floor. But yeah, that'll all be happening in the next few days.
Should we talk about Alternative Division then?
We probably should. Alternative Division, alternative rock band, organic. They are similar to...
They're similar to artists like 30 Seconds to Mars,
Nirvana,
Coldplay,
yes,
Panic at the Disco, those kinds of artists.
And what else do we want to talk about?
I just want to talk about where we discovered them. We found them in Brixton, actually, at a location called the Windmill.
Yes, Windmill Brixton during Independent Artist Week, Independent Venue Week.
I think it's Independent Venue Week.
It is Independent Venue
It's been a
Week.
while because we worked with them for a while. So yeah, we discovered them there and we thought they had a lot of potential. Yeah, we thought they'd be a great artist to take up and you know,
work with.
and work with.
Shall we show them the products we made?
Yeah, I
Do you
think
want to
so.
see the products we made? Let's show them the products. We'll do a cheeky little voiceover.
Yeah, good idea. Let's do that.
Welcome to the Void. This is where we store all of our products to show you. So, some of the products we created for the band.
So the first one here is the digipack that we made. So we wanted to make sure that we presented our lead singer, Bodders, as being the lead singer. So as much as this is an organic band, we wanted to make sure that our lead singer was very much the focus.
Oh yeah, Tegan, I agree with you absolutely. And I think that's also represented with like the little border we've got going on here. Anyway, the website. Now, the first thing you notice about the website homepage is the clouds. The clouds are a theme of the afterlife. Now, they're represented across all products because after you saw in the digipack, we have a black and white photo, which is commonly used for mourning. And then on the website, the clouds is like heaven, the sky, and that's represented across everything.
Exactly. So it's this kind of dark imagery and dark theming that we believe makes our artist organic, as it creates some deeper meanings within our products.
Oh, I agree. So without no further ado, let's talk about the music video. The connotation of life and death.
So within the narrative, we have him as a dead body coming in on an autopsy table.
Yeah, and the narrative just follows him trying to solve his own murder. And then we also have the performance elements, which are so important as an organic band. And that represents them performing in front of a cross and having all the band members dressed in funeral wear. So again, making it about the music because they are organic.
In the video, you can see colours black, grey, and also a burnt orange. So if you look here at the performance element, you can see that while we're using a dark lighting state, the burnt orange is really coming through the cross. So we really wanted to keep this colour scheme throughout our products, but especially through the music video.
Jesus,
Wow.
The Void, man.
Crazy.
It's a crazy place, the Void. Anyway, we're back now. Marketing.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Because of the modern technology, it is now more accessible for new bands like Alternative Division to be able to share their music on many platforms.
Exactly. This includes Spotify and YouTube. I think the YouTube link was very important for us because it's about generating hits online, and being able to slot that video into the website really helped connect the music video to the audience and make it accessible.
And because of our deeper meanings within our video, it encourages repeat consumption. So the YouTube links can be really useful.
Yeah, and there was Spotify too. Creating that Spotify page is great because it's so financially friendly to set up, and it's just more ways of getting our band out there.
And it also means that our artists may actually come up under the similar artists section on similar artists. Also, if you look on our digipack, you can also see a website link that is www.cuddlepuddle.co.uk, and that links to the record label that Alternative Division is currently part of.
Exactly. All about creating accessibility for all areas of the band.
Yes.
Tegan,
Yeah?
what's synergy?
Well, synergy is defined as the interaction between two organisations. So in our case, that would be the interaction between our products and what makes them similar.
Ah!
Tane, there seem to be a lot of deeper meanings in our music video.
Exactly, Tegan. You're absolutely right. The theorist Stuart Hall talks about negotiated reading. Of course, that is something we got from most of our audience. The nature of the text is, of course, polysemic. As Goodwin argues to me, there should also be intertextuality, which we get from films, and of course, in our narrative section of our music video, it is like a film, hence why we get Goodwin and Stuart Hall's arguments within the meaning of our music video. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Excellent. So Tane and his professor alter ego just talked about Stuart Hall. Let's go into more detail with that. How did we actually apply Stuart Hall?
So, we applied Stuart Hall with a negotiated reading because it is often conventional for alternative indie rock organic bands to have deeper meanings within their video. This allows the audience to have particular meanings and readings that they get from it that other people may...
Open to interpretation.
Open to interpretation. That's the kind of effect that we wanted to have with our video. So, for example, with the reverse storyline of having the dead body then going back to his murder, that's a very negotiated reading, as many people could look at that in very different ways.
Exactly. Different ways, that's the word.
Can't talk.
He wakes up on an autopsy table. No one wakes up on an autopsy table.
It's up to you what that means.
Exactly. And then he goes to the crime scene and falls there, dies there, sleeps there.
It's up to you what that means.
And also, our performance element with the cross, is it representing a church? Or some others may even see it as representing heaven.
It's up to you what that means.
And that is Stuart Hall's negotiated reading.
Let's talk a little bit about editing.
Yes, so when we were doing the editing, the first thing we had to do was take all of our shots and then sync them up onto the timeline, which is where you edit all the shots together. And once they were all synced, we then took the performance element of inside the church with the cross, just to make sure that we had each individual band member shown off at some point, showing them with their instrument, just to keep that organic sense of having them showing their talent.
All about the music.
All about the music.
And then we moved on to sprinkling the narrative elements sort of into the performance clips,
So-
once we made a timeline of the performance.
Yes, so then the first sort of sprinkling we did was of the lineup, because we wanted to be able to link that in with, so for example, if Bod, our lead singer, was stepping forward, we then wanted to show him in the cross performance
The
element.
little Polaroid pictures
Yes.
we had that you saw when you
Yes.
left our video.
So then we sprinkled our narrative of the lead singer going through his death on top of that, just to create a video that was well cohesive in terms of making sure that we have both the performance and narrative elements, but making sense of the line with the organic band.
Yeah, it's all about getting it's mostly a performance video, I think, is the way it ended up.
It is.
And then having the elements of the narrative put within there,
Sprinkled.
keeping it organic, keeping it about the music.
Yeah.
And then, but of course, a lot with the narrative had our male lead singer in it to further that sort of female gaze, term first coined from the male gaze, which in turn was coined by Laura Mulvey, a theorist. Now, she argues, in the terms of the female gaze, that it's from the point of view of the female behind the camera, the female character, and the female audience watching at home or watching on a computer. And it's basically how she would watch it. Watching an attractive young man, she's going to like that. Hence why within the editing process, we put a lot of videos of our protagonist and lead singer being really sexy.
Especially with close-ups, extreme close-ups, because these are usually associated with Laura Mulvey's theories.
Exactly, and connecting to the audience! Like us right now, breaking the fourth wall. Tegan,
Yes.
do you believe that our 3 products are any good?
I do.
You do?
I do. But Tane, do our products even market our artist?
Yes, Tegan, absolutely. We use the dark colour palette and the simple font in the website and the digipack to create similarity and marketing that is all about the music being made for our audience.
And synergy.
Tegan,
Yeah.
what do you think we could have done to have been better if we did this process again?
Well, I think since we've learnt so much throughout this process, our skills will be way more advanced.
I agree. Do you agree, Zoe?
Definitely.
She agrees.
She agrees.
I also think that, like, something specific we would have done is probably another photo shoot to get more images of our band doing different things and creating more energy.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a nice view, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Tane, what's next for Alternative Division?
Touring with Sam and the Childs. You can find the tickets on the website, end of August, beginning of September, and you can book the tickets on the website too. Until then.